It's a jetpack, you can't complain about those. What's going on, guys? My name is the Wolf Rays, and welcome back to another episode of Insane Besiege Creations. Today I'm going to be showing you guys some more of the most awesome creations that I have found on the Steam Workshop, and to start off with, this creation's name is called the Working Millennium Falcon VTOL. This is a working replica of the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars. It's not perfect, but the creator hopes that we still enjoy it, which I do, because look how awesome this thing looks. It does look very good, definitely very much like the Millennium Falcon from the movie. Let's go and figure out how to get this thing taken off though. It is shift to go forward, control is brake/reverse, left and right, turn left and right, and pretty much everything else is just normal. Okay, let's go and try left shift and see if we can move forward here. There we go, we're definitely moving forward. Gonna try to pull up with the downward arrow, I think. I'm not exactly sure. Yep, it seems like it's working. I did hear a little bit of braking over there. Yeah, there's definitely a panel kind of hanging on down there. Don't worry about that. This is not an invincibility mode. Just so you guys do know, it's about 15% speed because of how big this thing is and just how many moving parts there are. That's just how it is sometimes. There we go. That was actually very satisfying. Even though we didn't get up into the air, that was a very satisfying crash for sure. The creator recommends that we use this at 80% speed, but with how many moving parts there are and the fact that I'm recording too, I have to use it at about 19% speed up there. But let's go and turn on our invincibility there, and we might as well turn on all the other good stuff while we're at it. Of course, being a VTOL, there is a way to vertical takeoff because that's kind of what VTOL stands for, vertical takeoff and landing, in case you guys didn't know that already. Z to take off vertically. Let's go and do that there. Yep, that's definitely working. It's going straight up. Good job, buddy. There's also V to toggle vertical landing. I don't know what that is, but let's go and press V and see what happens. I think I pressed it. There we go. Okay, let's go and see if it actually lands on its own. I'm not sure how well this is going to go. Oh gosh, that looks okay. That looked a little bit hard. He seems okay though. Nothing broke, but of course it is invincibility mode, so nothing would break. There's also a way to open and close the landing gear, which is X and C. Let's go and try to close that with X. There we go. Okay, yeah, that just pretty much closes everything there. We can go ahead and take off with the Z again, just so we're up in the air a little bit. There we go. We can also pull that back out. No big deal. Oh crap. Okay, we're starting to lean forward, but let's go and try to pull this back. There we go. This thing actually flies pretty well. Shift is to go forward, so let's go and try to move forward here. See if maybe we can go up and try to take out one of these statues. I'm not sure how well this is going to go because we're already off course a little bit. Don't worry about that. Try to pull up over here. Try to also press shift so we're going forward. Oh gosh, okay, yep, we're gonna miss it. That's fine. Okay, goodbye, Mr. Statue. I didn't actually mean to hit you, okay? I meant to go past you. So good job, me. I actually did. I did good, yes. There's also a camera toggle button, so let's go and try that out. That is F. Let's go and try that out just there. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Sorry about that. Okay, it's kind of like a behind camera. Is there any others? Nope, that's the only one. Went ahead and turned invincibility mode back off so we can get one more crash with this thing. But the creator also has a pro tip up here. Shift plus Z plus X is for an epic takeoff. So let's go and try to do this real quick. This is all the buttons here. And I think we'll try to get like a nice little camera mode of something like this. Something right there. Should be pretty good. Okay, let's go and try to do all these here. Okay. That's pretty cool. I guess it's kind of epic. Not too bad. I think the only thing with that is that it pretty much does all the movements at once. It goes up, it goes forward, and it also closes the little doors down there. Nice little crash for us. That was pretty beautiful. But yeah, this thing's pretty cool. You can definitely agree that it is a very good replica of the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars. I mean, you cannot deny that at all. And it crashes really well as well, so that's really nice. Of course, if you guys want to check this creation out for yourself, the link will be down below in the description, as well as all the other creations from today's episode. But let's go ahead and move on to the next creation. For our next creation, we have the Ornithopter Magpie Chassis V2 Vanilla. This is supposed to be a vanilla ornithopter that is supposed to also be a replica of the magpie bird. If you guys haven't seen one of those, I'll put the picture up here. Yep, pretty cool. Not too bad. I think they're actually supposed to be like very ferocious birds, and they like attack people if you get close to their nests and stuff. It's a little bit weird, but yeah, it's an ornithopter in the game now. The creator says this features a compact double gear engine, return to center steering with pitch and roll controls, and retractable landing gear. Pretty cool. He says standard directional arrow key controls. Let's go and try those out a little bit. Yep, those work pretty well. Landing gear up and down is the equal key plus the plus key, I think. Or is it supposed to be either plus or minus? Let's go and try that out. This is the plus key. That didn't do anything. Equals key. That didn't do anything either. Oh, maybe they're supposed to be on the number pad. Let's go and try. Oh, okay. Yep, it's supposed to be on the number pad. That's how those work. And those just kind of roll up and then they roll back down. No big deal. There's a way to toggle the wheels forward and backward. I don't know what that means, but it's the star key and the forward slash key. I think that's what that one is. Anyways, yeah, those just go like that. Okay, yep, those definitely work. And to toggle the wings, there is right shift and right control. Don't worry about that little wheelie we just did. Let's try right shift. Yep, oh gosh, okay, yep, those definitely start working. I think he only has to press it once, you don't have to hold it or anything. And then right control, I think that just makes it flop down. Yeah, I don't think this thing's going to work without invincibility mode, so I went ahead and turned that on. Let's go and try this again. This is right shift, and we just have to press that once, and it will start flapping. No big deal. Okay, let's try to like pull up into the air if we can. Maybe we should try to move forward also with that slash key. Try to do that here. There we go, that's working pretty well. Try to pull up with the down arrow. I don't think it's working though. Oh gosh, come on buddy, pull up into the air. Well, that's not the air. I went ahead and moved this thing over to a more flat area. There's actually a way to take it off. The creator has the notes over here. You're supposed to toggle the wheels on with the star key, and then wait 2 seconds, then toggle the wings. Allow tail of the vehicle to rise slowly, then gently feather up the up arrow. Oh, so it's the up arrow to take off into the air. That's where I went wrong. Let's go and try this thing out again. So this is the star key here. There we go. Yep, we're moving forward. Alright, now let's go ahead and try the wings. And try to pull up with the up arrow. And I think, yep, we're getting into the air. Look at that. It's not really, oh gosh, we're not pulling up very hard though. Oh, yep, that's a mountain. It says to feather the up arrow, so maybe that's what I did wrong because I was just mashing it. It's going to try to feather that. I'm trying to press it. I'm trying to get up into the air. Come on, buddy, you can do this. Just get up there. Up. Okay, well, maybe we have to like pull up the landing gear or something. Let's go and try to do that there. There we go. Okay, the landing gear is kind of up. Yeah, there we go. We're, for a second we were getting up into the air, but then we just flew back down. I don't know why it's doing this. I'm trying to like, get it up into the air, but it's just not working. It says to let the tail of the vehicle rise, which has happened. Okay, now try to feather up. Oh, now I get it. Okay. Yeah, once you start getting taken off like that and you're going along the ground and you have the wings flapping, the tail kind of goes up a little bit. And then when that happens, you can press the up arrow and that's how you get taken off into the air. Now we can definitely fly around pretty well here. We can even get a little bit of altitude gain going on, just so you guys can see it's kind of working a little bit better. But as I said that, we also start to fall. Don't worry about that. Come on, pull up, pull up. Oh, that's fine. He also goes through all the things like landing and all that great stuff. But there's also a way to kettle like a real bird. And I think kettling is like where it goes around in a circle. I really want to try to figure out how to do that. So let's go ahead and try to keep this thing in the air. Trying to be real careful with this thing. Gaining altitude slowly. It's very difficult to do. So I don't know honestly if we'll be able to do that. Because yeah, this thing is it is a little bit hard to control. I will admit that. It is not like the easiest ornithopter I've found in the game so far. But yeah, it definitely does fly. You guys see this? It's flying, that's for sure. Alright, we'll go ahead and try to do this one more time once we get a little bit of altitude. And then I think, yeah, all we have to do is turn off the wings and lightly press left or right. Okay, I think we should be decently high now. Let's go try that. Okay, I lightly pressed left. Okay, is it working? It didn't work. Okay, well, either way, this is definitely a very cool ornithopter for sure. It's supposed to be a replica of a magpie, which I really don't see, honestly, other than like the coloration of black and white. But yeah, don't worry about that. Either way, it's definitely a very cool ornithopter for sure. You guys should definitely go check it out for yourself down below in the description. But let's go and move on to the next creation. And for our next creation here, we have the Twin Helix Supersonic Helicopter. Now, this thing just looked pretty cool, and I love checking out the weird, wacky flying creations. There's a whole little story in the actual description of the build if you guys want to go check that out. But let's go and just try to take this thing off. I think it is L for the engines, and it's also semicolon to turn them off, I believe. Let's go and try L. Yep, those are definitely working. Let's try a semicolon. Oh, those make it go in the opposite direction. Okay, that makes sense. Let's go and have those go in the right direction, though. Pitch is Y and U, and H and K are for the roll. So that's, pretty simple there. Let's go and try to pull up if we can. Oh, V is how you pull it up. Okay, there we go. And then B just kind of makes it, like, stop going up so fast. And you can also go down with that. Let's take a moment to appreciate how awesome this thing looks, though. It's, like, super futuristic, and, yeah, I don't even know exactly what's going on, but it's definitely a very nice helicopter. It flies around pretty well. There's also a couple of different camera modes. Let's go and check those out with F. Okay, that's a very far away camera. This one's kind of like a first-person type thing, I think. I'm not sure. This one here. Oh, that one's really cool. Whoa. What is that? I don't really know, but that's a really beautiful looking picture. I don't know. This is the last one there, and that's pretty much it. Beautiful. And I believe it's pretty much just the V button to go forward. You just kind of angle it a little bit, however you want to go. Oh gosh, okay, he's taking off way too fast. Slow down, buddy. Can you not do this? Oh gosh, I don't know what's going on. I can't get this to stop. Okay, there we go. Calm down. There we go. Alright, and I forgot that invincibility mode needs to be turned off before the simulation. I was going to try to do another little crash there. Oh, and now it's upside down again. That's one thing that I did notice with this helicopter. It goes upside down sometimes, and like it seems to be okay with it. It's still just hovering here, no big deal. But yeah, it's a little bit weird that it can go upside down and it just seems unaffected. It still flies and everything. It's a little bit awkward. Let's go and turn off the engines and just see how this thing crashes, because I really like crashes in this game. They just look really good with all the individual parts just breaking apart and everything. Okay, let's make sure we get a nice little picture of that. It actually didn't break, so that's a little disappointing. We do have a drag tool on though, so let's go and just drag this over to one of the bombs, and we can just do it that way. That's fine, the old-fashioned way with a bomb. I can do that. Oh, it kind of broke a little bit, but don't worry about that. Okay, drag it right over to the bomb. Come on, buddy, are you for real? Like, it won't touch. There we go. Okay, blow up. And again, it actually really didn't break. Only that one piece broke off over there, so this thing's actually pretty strong. Good to know. It's definitely a very unique creation. I've never seen a helicopter that looks quite like this, so props to the creator for that. Let's go and move on to the last creation of today's episode. And for our last creation of today's episode, this creation's name is called the Mech Rolling Stones. This is just supposed to be a walker/mech type thing, I think. I really didn't check it out that much, but let's go and check it out together because, that's pretty fun. There are a couple of different views, which is arcade view and an FPS view. Let's go and check out the arcade view first. This is a nice little arcade view, no big deal. FPS view, just right here. I think that is supposed to be like just kind of off to the side, you know, like an FPS game, you know, pretty cool. Now this creation kind of puzzles me a little bit because the creator says it has 3D movement system and a 2D movement system, and I just don't know really what that means. But for the 2D movement system, it is the WASD keys to move around, so let's go do this here. Wait, this isn't... Wait, what? I was wondering if maybe the creator was like trying to troll us, but yeah, it actually does move this thing. It's kind of weird, you guys can see it like skate across the ground, but these are also the camera buttons, so every time I press them, it just moves, you know, the camera and everything. You can turn left and right with the L and the apostrophe key, and with the P and semicolon key, you can turn these like things on the side, those aim up and down. I don't really know what use those have yet. Oh, there's some weapons strapped to the side, I see those. Hello, Mr. Weapons, how you doing? He says this thing's actually able to jump with the Alt button, so let's go and try that there. Okay, that's more of like a jetpack, and you can just like either jump as high or as little as you want to. You know, that's not that bad though. It's a jetpack. You can't complain about those. You can toggle the downforce on and off with the control button. Let's go and try that out. I might press the wrong one. I can't tell exactly. Yeah, I don't see any difference. Shift plus W or Alt is for boost. Okay, let's go and try this out a little bit. This is Shift and W. Except we can't do this because, oh wait, yeah, we kind of can. Wait, this is weird. For the guns, it is right shift, so let's go and try those out. There we go. Okay, those are just some nice little arrows there. No big deal. And there's also the left bracket for the launcher fire. Let's go and try that out. Yep, those definitely launch a couple of cannonballs there. And we do have infinite ammo, so we can shoot those off as much as we want to. This is definitely a very nice and cool looking mech for sure. You cannot deny that. But yeah, it doesn't really work that well because when you try to move, it moves like the camera and everything. Maybe I'm just weird that I still have my camera buttons as W, A, S, and D, but I just feel like that's pretty standard to the game. So yeah, it shouldn't be like, I don't know. Maybe if we use like one of the G keys or something, like this camera mode here, can we actually... Oh, you just have to go into one of the cameras here, and then you can do the W, A, S, and D, moving around, no big deal. Let's go and try to do that boost one more time. This is Shift and W. So, yep, whoa. Okay, yep, we're definitely going very fast. Let's go and just crash into all this stuff right there. There we go. That was pretty cool looking. Nice. Okay, that was actually very satisfying. But yeah, that's how you move this thing around. You just do like the G key, and then you can actually move it around without the camera moving. And yeah, you can do cool stuff like that. I just love the cool things that people can build in this game. I mean, just look how awesome that is. And you can tell someone put a lot of time into the detail of like the actual design of it and everything. And it just looks really cool. And I think it's really nice. And I hope you guys did enjoy it too. And if you guys did enjoy the video today, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to join the pack because we're pretty dang cool around here. If you guys ask me, make sure to leave a comment down below of what your favorite build was from today's episode, so I know what to show more of in the future, all that great stuff. You guys know my whole speech already. And of course, if you guys want to check any of the creations out for yourself, the links will be down below in the description as always. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching and liking. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, and stay awesome, guys.